It's a factory for the production of investigative leads.
If every gun tells a story,
Hi, this is Dina calling from the ATF National Tracing Center.
then these are the folks writing it.
Can you assist me with the gun trace, please?
It's slow and tedious because, I mean, we're really researching the history of a firearm that gets recovered in a crime.
Special Agent Charlie Hauser runs the ATF's National Tracing Center. Last year, his team of about 400 traced more than 344,000 guns, the old-fashioned way.
And even law enforcement doesn't necessarily recognize that we don't have a big database with all the guns in it and all the purchasers' names.
Federal law prohibits a government database of gun owners, so when law enforcement requests a trace, employees like Dina Jackson jump on the phone, calling the manufacturer, then the retailers, until the owner is identified.
5.5, 6 hours a day, out of 8-hour day.
A lot of phone calls.
That's a lot.
It's harder if the gun dealer goes out of business.
This is today's mail.
Those records are sent here. More than 1 million records a month.
Over 50,000 rolls.
Most are stored on microfilm or scanned, but have to be searched by hand. And on any given day, there are 5,000 to 8,000 traces being worked on.
These were wet records. These came from Hurricane Katrina.
So you dried these in the parking lot?
Yes, we did.
Like individually laid them out in the...
Yes. That gun would become untraceable if we gave up and just threw it away.
In November, Prince George's police arrested a suspected drug dealer with a weapon just like this one. They traced that gun back to a woman in Manassas. Further investigation found that she'd been illegally selling nearly 3 dozen weapons. It was the trace that linked the two together. Despite a process that seems more Wright brothers than Google, they can turn an urgent trace in 24 hours, the rest in about 5 days. But with the Obama administration pushing for cops to trace all seized guns, the workload here is poised to skyrocket, while their budget's been flat since 2004. More guns, with more stories to tell, and more work to do. Kris Van Cleave, ABC 7 News.